Hey everybody, it's Sable. Today, I'm sorry if the lighting's bad because I'm in the basement, so it's not really much sunlight to go through. But today we are going to be writing a verse. And I'm super excited because I am going to be trying to upload as fast as I can. I really want to upload this video tonight, and so you guys can write a whole song within a week, not like a month, basically. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have my agenda in this notebook, and then I hope everybody has gotten paper, a notebook to write in, and a pen so you don't erase your mistakes. Okay, so what I want everyone to do before we start anything, and I really want everyone to do this, so if you don't pause the video when I tell you to pause the video, I might be very sad. But everyone set a timer for 1 minute. Okay, right now, on your phone. If you're watching this on your phone, do it on another device. And when I say pause the video, I want you to free write for 1 minute. Anything, about anything, really. This is not the portion where we actually teach you. It's just a great exercise to wake up your brain. Something I recommend outside of the videos, if you want to improve your songwriting, is to write 10 minutes the second you wake up, because that wakes up your brain, and you can actually improve so much if you do that. I actually need to do that a lot more than I do. So everyone pause the video and write for a minute. I'm gonna stop this video and write for a minute, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. So we just wrote for a minute, right? You pause the video and we're back. I just wrote for a minute, and I want people to, if you're comfortable, but I would love it if you could share one line from what you wrote, one word, even 2 words, whatever. Just something you thought you were very proud of that you can put in the comments, and I will reply to them because I have the luxury of not being that famous. So I can reply to everyone. So please put down in the comments. I'm going to share something that I wrote. I'm just going to share the whole thing because I didn't write that much. This is what I wrote. For some odd reason, the words have been coming out slower than I expected. My dreams try to remind me, but it's harder to recollect it. This is just because lately I've been having a writer's block. That's why I'm making these videos, because I hope other people are, you know, if you guys are going through a writer's block, that these videos will help, and maybe they'll help me too. So that is what I wrote about. Please put in the comments down a line, a sentence, a word that you were like, I'm so smart, can't believe I wrote that word. Because songwriters always write a word that they love, that they're like, whoa, can't believe I used it. I'm going to put 4 words on the screen, and you are going to pick a topic. So either turn to a new page in your notebook or keep the same page. Just drop my pen. And I want you guys to pick one that you can really relate to. So the first word is a death. So if there is a death in the family, if there's just death of someone that you really looked up to, like a celebrity, any kind of thing related to death or grieving. The next one is heartbreak. If someone broke your heart, if you lost your job, if you lost a friend. Happiness, a positive one. So let's say you just got into your dream college, you just got a promotion, you just read a really good book, just watched a really good movie. And the next one is relieved. So let's say you've been really nervous about something. School, I mean, it's summertime now, so school, you could be talking about how you're relieved that school's over. So I want you to pick either death, heartbreak, happiness, or relieved. Okay? Think about that. And once you have picked that word, you can pause the video, but once you've picked that word, I want you to think of someone in particular, or a situation that happened. And I want you to write that person or situation down right now. Okay, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to pick one. Also, this situation or this person doesn't have to be directly in your song. You can just basically take out the feelings from that and put it into a song too. You could write a story, but it's really up to you. You're the songwriter. You have all the creative outlet freedom right now. So just write something down. Okay, so this is mine. My friend was in another state, one of my best friends, and she is coming back soon, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to be writing about how I feel about that, basically. Okay, so pause the video if you haven't gotten a situation, friend, person in your mind down. Okay, so you're back with your situation or person, and you've written it down. What's next? So we're gonna start writing now. I know, crazy. Okay, so now that you've gotten a theme sort of thing in your head, I've gotten some words. I got some words. So I want it to be very short too. We're gonna do 2 parts, 4 lines each part, so it's going to be an 8-line verse. And I want your verses to be short, because that's the best way to start writing. Like I said, if you are writing about death somehow, I want you to start with the word last. You can do last night, last year, last time I saw her, something like that. If you're writing about heartbreak, I want your first word to be sometimes. So sometimes I think about this person, sometimes it rushes back to me, sometimes, you know. Okay, happiness, I want you to start with the word you. So, also with the word happiness, you can start with I, you can, because I guess you is a little bit restricted, so you can go with I, you, me, we, so just pick one of those though. Pick from there. Okay, so, and I want you to write your first line. Just that. Pause the video and write your first line. Okay. And here, I'm going to tell you what I wrote. It's just simple. There's 5 words, and all I wrote was, you went away so fast, because my word was happiness. You went away so fast. I know that does not sound happy, but you can build up to it, right? Okay, so the next line, I want you to write anything. Just write anything that answers to the first line. So that kind of contradicts or answers to it. Okay, and I wrote, you went away so fast, but now the time has flown. So for the third line, I want you to rhyme with the last word of your first line. So I would be rhyming with fast, because my first line is you went away so fast. So the third line, you gotta rhyme, because A-B is a great way to start songwriting with rhyme schemes. You don't have to rhyme, but for this song I want to practice rhyming. And it doesn't even have to be that complex of a rhyme. Go to rhymezone.com. It's a great resource. Okay, so pause the video and write the third line. So the third line, so first you got your first line, then you got the second line that kind of answers to it, and the third line is just more thought on what you're talking about. So this is what I have so far. You went away so fast, but now the time has flown. I never thought to ask. And that, my friend, is what I call putting part of a phrase into a line. I don't know if that makes any sense. But never thought to ask what? The people will be waiting for that. The people will be, listeners will be like, never thought to ask what? So they'll keep listening. You gotta keep people on their feet. Okay. The fourth line, you are going to rhyme with the second line. A-B rhyme scheme. You are going to end that thought. So that 4-line phrase is one big thought, right? And then the next phrase you do for the first verse will be a totally different thought, but it will still be related to the subject, basically, of the song. So this is what I have. You went away so fast, but now the time has flown. I never thought to ask where the time all goes. So, boom. There it is. It doesn't really get into the happiness part. It doesn't have to. You don't have to get into this part yet. You just have to introduce basically how you feel. And yeah, just talk about how you feel with that situation. So, you have written the first phrase. Now you're going to write a second phrase. Now the second phrase is a new thought, and I have a new word to start with. Okay, so if you are writing about death, your second phrase should start with the word now. So you started with last, and now you're going to now. Your next phrase should start with the word I. Or, like I said, you could do I, you, we. Yeah. Because now you're calling this person out. Like, you start with sometimes, it's more of like what you're thinking about, and then you're calling the person out or calling the situation out for why you feel the heartbreak. Okay. Third one. Everything. Happiness. When you feel happiness, you feel like everything is great. You feel like everything is okay. Not everything, but, you know, songwriting gotta be a little dramatic. So that's why I'm saying everything is okay. Everything is going well. You feel this calmness in you. Okay, for relieved, every. That's the word you gotta start with for your second phrase. So I'm gonna say it again, just a little faster. Death, first word should be now. Heartbreak, first word should be I, you, we. One of those. Happiness, first word should be everything, and relieved, first word should be every. Okay, so write down that first word. So mine is everything, because I'm writing about happiness. Okay, now, I want you to, like I said, I want you to start a new thought, right? With that word I gave you. So then you're going to finish it out. What I wrote, though, was, everything seems alright now. So now we're kind of getting into the, I'm feeling happier. Second line. Again. So, this, when you write a phrase of a verse, maybe I'm not using the word phrase right. But for me, when I think of phrase, I think of the four lines. So, with a song, you write out with a thought, then you start with contradicting or answering to that, and then the second one, you start another thought, and then you go with that again. So it's kind of just like you're talking with your own thoughts. That's how you can think of songwriting. And you gotta leave some mystery. Like I said in my first phrase, I never thought to ask where the time all goes. Like, nobody knows who I'm asking. Like, I don't even know who I'd ask where the time goes. It's just something that in my head, it just dawns to you. Back to this. Everything seems alright now. That's my first line of my second phrase. Now I'm gonna introduce a new tactic, and that is repeating the first word again. So mine was everything seems alright now. I would start the next line with everything again. So that's what I want you to do. Because that's kind of like being like, I have so many thoughts on this one, I have so many feelings in this one thought, I just have to repeat the word again. So, and it's also kind of an easier way if you're kind of running out of ideas to just like throw in the word again. It's a really cool way to write, and it's also an easy way to write, so I recommend that. So this is what I have for the second phrase. Everything seems alright now. Everything is rushing back. So, you know, nobody knows what's rushing back. But that's why singing is so cool and songwriting is so cool, because everyone can interpret your song in a different way and can have an emotional experience to it. Okay, so, third line. Now I want you to rhyme with the first line, the last word. Mine is now. And now I want you to introduce one of the 5 senses. Sight, touch, smell, taste, and hear. You're not gonna throw one of the words in there. You're gonna throw one of the. So, for example, you can say touch. I touched your hand. Something, something. And I want you to say it in an interesting way, okay? I'll give you an example if you're confused. So, I'm gonna think of one right now for the song I'm writing. So this is what I wrote. Everything seems alright now. Everything is rushing back. I see the smile wandering around. Basically, this is symbolism. Is it? I don't know. To me, it's symbolism where I'm saying, you know how you smile when you're happy? But right now, I cannot. I don't feel like smiling because I miss you, basically. So I can just predict that I know a smile is around here, and it will come up when I see you. Basically, that is what I'm trying to say. So that's how I interpret it, but other people can interpret it so many different ways. So try to make it interesting. You can really say that a smile, your smile is seeing things. You can say your heart can taste something, like just mess around with it. Literally anything can mean something. I know that it seems so vague, but it is vague. Songwriting is so vague, and it can be interpreted in so many ways. And so don't ever be shy to put something out there, because like, it doesn't matter if someone doesn't understand it. Not everyone will understand what you do. And that's the fun of it, because then they will want to understand it. You know, people want to understand things. They're not going to just be like, yeah, you suck because I don't get it. They're going to want to understand it. So they're going to research your song. They're going to want to Google your lyrics. That's a goal in my life, for my songs to be so interesting and my lyric writing to be so interesting that someone's going to want to look it up and analyze it. Like, that's cool, right? Okay. Last line, and then you will have written a verse. Congratulations. So, now you're going to rhyme with the second line. Now you're going to answer to your third line. Mine is, I see the smile wandering around, and then you're going to rhyme with the fourth line. So, I'm going to think of that right now. This is what I have. Everything seems alright now. Everything is rushing back. I see the smile wandering around. It's all I want to have. So that sounds good in my head. So I'm going to keep it. Yeah, so like I said, this song isn't even at the happiness part yet. It's getting there. It's saying that I will feel happy. I know I will feel happy. So like I said, you don't even have to talk about feeling that at the moment. You can be anticipating it too. Okay, so you have written a verse. How do you feel? I really, really hope this helped. I'm kind of scared that what I'm saying is confusing, but I really hope it helped. I really hope you got something down. Please leave suggestions in the comments. Please leave, if you want to DM me on Instagram, please do, and ask for advice. I can do that. Really, I really want to help people write songs, because I honestly think everyone should write a song. It's literally so fun. I thought this was fun. I hope you thought this was fun, and I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, the next day, as soon as I can get another video uploaded. The last video I posted, I edited it, but the editing didn't go through, so I might have some troubles, but I promise you this video will be out as soon as I can get it out. I'm gonna start editing it, like, today. But have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. I know it was kind of a long video, but thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.